Well, that's a really good question. I'll tell you, I found great joy and great satisfaction practicing law. Um, I was a litigator, and so I would have to, typically every Friday, I was in court, in front of a judge, arguing our position on behalf of my clients. And in order to be prepared for Fridays, you had a lot of work to do Monday through Thursday in the law library to make sure that you understood what the position you were fighting for, and that you anticipated the defenses or the arguments against you. And so for me, the reason there's two reasons I really left the practice of law. Number one, I was raised in a very entrepreneurial home. My father owned his own construction company, and I grew up on the job site with him, and I saw how hot he burned, when it came to getting things done. And he was like getting up at 4:30 in the morning type guy, and we were always tagging along with him, and he would always tell me, you make your own way in life. You can't wait for anybody to do it for you. And so I kind of had that upbringing, and so I always kind of felt that pull, kind of coming, at my heart, that I wanted to do my own thing. But then when I started practicing law, man, I was achieving all of my goals, all of my financial goals, all of my career goals. But one thing that I wasn't achieving, John, quite honestly, was being a good father and being a good husband. And I worked a lot of hours. It was not uncommon, to work 60, 80 hours a week to prepare. And quick story, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
One day, it was a Saturday, and very typical, I go to work, and I went to work, and I'm working away, and about 8 o'clock at night, I'm filling out what are called your billable hour reports, where you kind of document, okay, I'm working on this case, and this is what I did, and how many hours I worked. And I looked at the calendar, and John, it was my son's birthday. It was his third birthday. And I realized that particular day and many days, I was prioritizing work over my family. And so I made the decision. I had this big epiphany right then. I need to change what I'm doing. While I was successful, I was way successful. I was achieving all these career goals. I was ignoring my family goals, and that didn't work for me. And I realized, man, if I I don't want to be successful in one area and a failure in another. So I made a decision right then and right there that I was going to walk away. And within 3 months, I was living in California at the time. I moved to Utah, cut my salary in half, and jumped into the restaurant world with this company called Zuka Juice. It was crazy.